Hi guys, it's Carol. How are you? I'm in my kitchen. I'm going to make something I've never had before. I got the recipe from my sister and she says it's delicious, so stay with me here. We're going to make a zucchini cobbler. Here we go. Hi guys, we need 4 to 5 cups of zucchini. You peel it, you seed it, and then you cube it. So I'm going to get started peeling these, and I'll be back when I've got 4 or 5 cups. Here I have my zucchini peeled and cubed. I'm not cooking it yet. It's just sitting there waiting on me. In this bowl, I have 1½ cups of flour, 1/2 cup of oats, 1 cup of sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I tell you, you have to watch me every minute. I forgot the cinnamon. Now I'm going to combine this real well, and then I'm going to cut in some butter. The next step is to cut in 3/4 cups of cold butter. I don't make pie crust, so I don't have one of those hand things that you chop the butter up with. I'm going to use 2 knives. I'm not very confident I can do this, but give me a minute and I'll be back and I'll see what we've done. Well, I'm supposed to cut that in until it's like crumbles. This is not easy. I'm going to pour this into a larger bowl because I'm getting it all out of the bowl. Stay with me. Okay, I used 2 knives to cut my butter into my flour mixture. That didn't work out real well for me, so I got a fork and continued on with the fork. Now I'm ready for the next step, which is to reserve 1.5 cups of this mixture and pat the rest into a greased 8 by 8 inch pan. So, I'm going to do that. Okay, I've got this squished down in this pan as much as I can. It said pat it in there. I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it at 375 for 12 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to cook the zucchini. My sister lives in another state. I need either my sister or Brenda from Maniac Grammy's Homestead here with me to help me do this. That is my zucchini. And I added 1/3 cup of lemon juice, and I'm supposed to bring it to a boil. There's no liquid in there to bring to a boil. I better text my sister. I bought a brand new container of nutmeg to make this, and look how much, it's not filled to the top. I hope that's how it's supposed to be. But anyway, I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, the lemon juice was boiling. Now I'm supposed to reduce the heat, cover it, and cook 6 to 8 minutes or until the zucchini is crisp tender. Now, folks, I'm not a baker. I'm not a cook. I'm just in my kitchen because I like to eat, and so somebody's got to cook it. I have no idea what crisp tender means, but I'm going to cook it 8 minutes and stop. At that point, you add in sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Cover it again and simmer for 5 minutes. It says mixture will be thin. Okay? This is my sugar mixture for the filling. I put the 1/3 cup lemon juice in with the zucchini. This is 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. That's what I'm going to pour on top of the zucchini after it gets to be crisp tender. Okay, this is going to work out, promise. Stay with me. Well, that's what that looks like after I took it out of the oven. This, I'm about to turn it off. I guess it's crisp tender, and I'm going to add the sugar and spices. I'm ready to pour this over my crust. My sister says they're still supposed to have retained their cube shape. It's not supposed to be boiling, but I turned my stove down to 1, and that's what it's doing. Oh, guys, this smells amazing. I'm going to put the reserved flour, sugar, oatmeal mixture on this and put it in the oven and bake it for, I think it said 12 minutes. I told you, you got to watch me every minute. It needs to bake at 375 for 40 to 45 minutes. So in an hour or so, I'll see you. Guys, it just came out of the oven and it smells wonderful. I don't know how long I'm supposed to let it cool before I taste it, but I'll be back and tell you what it's like. I'm going to let it cool a few minutes, and then I'm going to have some vanilla bean ice cream with it. Guys, this is really good. If you didn't know, I think you would think it was apple pie. I would definitely make this again. 2 thumbs up.